Time to liven up the joint.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we got a box from Asmus Toys. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. This got shipped all the way from Taiwan. So pretty crazy that they shipped this out. I believe it was starting to ship now. So if you pre-ordered it straight from Asmus Toys, they're sending that stuff out now. If I do recall, their Instagram, their main page account got hacked. But if you trying to catch up on them, they did make a new page because, you know, the person who hacked them wanted to resell them the account. So instead of reselling them the account, they just made a new account. And obviously they're not verified on there just yet, but follow their Facebook page, because their Facebook page has been keeping them updated, I believe, as well as their Twitter. I don't really check their Twitter as much, but that's how I found out about the new page. And then I commented on one of their Facebook posts, and I was like, are you guys shipping now? Because I had got charged. So, you know, if you get charged, that means you're getting that shipping now. And they were like, pretty soon. And I guess pretty soon to them means like that week that they're shipping. So, anyways, this got shipped out, and trust me, it is packaged really well. They did these little cubes or whatever. So the corners, so the package won't get damaged on the inside. So you gotta appreciate that, and tons of buttable wrap on the inside that is protecting the box from being completely damaged. It is shipping from overseas. But anyways, we went ahead and we pre-ordered my boy Satoru Gojo. This came with a cool little scale hat, so that's actually pretty cool. I love that. Came like attached to it on the side, so I guess they're kind of like other companies where they're like, hey, you pre-ordered directly from the site, you might get a cool little accessory. But anyways, here is the GOAT, Satoru Gojo, my boy. I love this character. He's actually one of my favorite characters on Jujitsu Kaisen. He is really, and I mean really powerful. So powerful that like even the main bad guys terrifying his name. They make game plans to stop him before they attack anything else. So obviously he is the sensei of oh my god, I forget how to say his name. Itatori. I'm just gonna call him Yuji. He's the sensei of Yuji, since that was so hard to say. But here is Gojo. The box looks freaking awesome. This is how it looks from the side. Just has a whole bunch of letters on the side of it, words. Jujitsu Kaisen, Satoru Gojo, Asmus Toys Collectibles. Then here is the back. You know, it has the different faces of Gojo. So I was thinking of, you know, buying an extra one, because I believe, if I'm not, I mean, the box did get damaged right here. You guys can kind of see it. The box did get a little bit damaged, so that's kind of unfortunate, but it wasn't enough to completely destroy the box. You know, for in-box collectors, that probably hurt the box just a little bit. I wonder, because I don't think they have the unmasked version of him, but I think they do actually. But anyways, here is how he looks on the inside. You know, got a whole bunch of face sculpts, hands to go with them as well. Love like the lettering of Jujitsu Kaisen with the mark or whatever. And then this is how the back of the box of it looks on the inside. So there's that guy, like the little I guess splash or whatever. So that's actually pretty cool. So we're gonna unbox this bad boy. Let's get straight into it. But before we do that, I want to see if you guys can leave a like on this video as well as subscribe if you guys haven't already. I appreciate every single person who does. And don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss another unboxing, just like my boy Gojo. So let's get straight into this bad boy. I can't wait. This is my boy. We definitely got UG pre-order as well. He should be coming out within the next month or two. My favorite thing about Asmus and 3.0 is they're pretty faster than Hot Toys. When they announce something, that thing gets made within like 4 to 6 months, basically. So I love that about them. Yeah, the figures aren't like really as great as Hot Toys, like the quality of the figure, but they do their job. They do this purpose. So anyways, guys, let's get straight into this bad boy. I can't freaking wait. You take out Gojo out of packaging, this is what he looks like. So overall, here's the thing: if you never really mess with the Asmus toys, you would know that the body that they use with some of these figures aren't really the best. When you got to be careful on the legs. The legs are really skinny, so they could definitely snap off really easily. So be careful when you're messing around with the articulation. Obviously, if you've been doing it for a while, sometimes you're not really, um, I mean, you're a professional when it comes down to, articulation. So you could bend it just a little bit more, knowing how far you could actually get it. But even the professionals sometimes break some of these figures as well. But overall, Satoru Gojo looks so freaking cool, just like by the face. Love it immediately. Love like the bland look, even though he's kind of have like a little smile to him. I just love how he looks. I love the suit that he's actually using as well. It looks pretty good. Uh, the dark blues over there, they pretty much nailed it from the hair, pretty much going all the way down towards his body as well. Love the aesthetic that they use. Pretty much nails the look of Jujitsu Kaisen Satoru Gojo. As far as that, he comes with these two, one gripping hand and then the open hand as well. So I'm not sure which one I'm going to use when it comes down to it, but I am going to use some of these. I like to call them Jitsu hands, kind of like from Naruto. Um, but I know they're not called Jitsu hands. I mean, they might be called Jitsu because it's Jujitsu. I forgot the because I'm pretty sure they do call it Jujitsu in the the martial art that they do, but I don't remember what's the exact name they call it for the art. The to use their special forms or whatever. So I don't know. So there's that. But anyways, he does come with an unmasked head. We'll show that off last because it's freaking. Excuse me. It's freaking awesome. But we are gonna show off the different hands that he comes with because there is that, and then the different mouthpieces because he has different mouthpieces to go with him, so we can show that off. So let's go ahead and do that. So here is another mouthpiece that he comes with. So this one's even more like he is not playing, more serious look to him. The thing about this one though is, it kind of doesn't look like him. To be honest with you, it kind of looks like somebody else with the mouthpiece. So most likely we're gonna probably skip using this one as well. Even though I do like my characters to have like facial expressions, more like a screaming mouth or a grinning face or whatever. Because I thought, mean face basically. I don't really like kind of these bland looks. But yeah, there is that. I mean, this one ain't that bad. But anyways, the cool thing about these is that they're like magnetic, so they just come straight off. So absolutely love that about this. Now let's go ahead and show off the other two, and then we'll show off the unmasked head, which I can't wait to get to that one because that's actually my favorite part of Gojo. So here is another one of Gojo, and I really like this one. So obviously he's holding up the finger, so he has a finger hand that's pointing up, and then a trigger finger hand. But then this is probably one of my favorite head sculpts so far, and that is the laughing mouth. Just because this one, now normally I'm not really the hugest fans of these laughing mouths, but this one fits the character perfectly because Gojo is one of those characters that is always late about something. So I think this one fits perfectly with Satoru Gojo. So there is that. But anyways, love this face. This is how it looks from the side. Um, and then obviously this is how it looks from the back, obviously. But yeah, this is probably one of my favorite head sculpts with this Gojo figure so far. So now let's go ahead and show off the other hands. The other hands, so I guess it's the left hands that are doing more of the action poses, and then the right hands are more of the closed fists. So we're gonna go ahead and show off this one. But like I said, he comes with a trigger finger, which I don't know why Gojo would need a trigger finger, but it's just to have it anyways. Now let's go ahead and show off the last final head sculpt for the closed um, or the blindfold face, and then we'll show off my favorite head sculpt, and that is the unmasked version. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, guys. So here is the last and final head sculpt that he comes with. He has the wolf face. So once again, this is probably not one I'm gonna use. That's how he looks, and overall, it's okay. I'm not really the hugest fan. He also comes with these two. I guess, like I said, I'm just gonna call them Jitsu hands. So there's that. But like I said, this is not one I'm gonna use when it comes down to this figure. And then obviously it comes with a closed fist, um, which I don't know if I'm gonna use a closed fist when it comes down to Gojo. I'm gonna probably use a Jitsu hand, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this figure, but anyways, let's go ahead and show off the unmasked head. I can't wait to get into that one. This is how Gojo looks without the blindfold on. So here's a real quick thing. So I accidentally, once again, this is what I mean. You got to be careful when messing around with these figures because I accidentally broke the um, the joint that he comes with. Now he does come with extra ones because obviously, sometimes when you're messing around with these figures, these joints are pretty sensitive and they do snap off, which was the right one, but luckily there's two backup ones. So that's also you got to be really careful when messing around with these figures. But anyways, he has a twisty finger one, and then he had a gripping one for the blindfold that you could obviously that comes with the extra little cloth that makes it look like he lowered down the blindfold. And then he got this baby blue eyes. Now most people know who watches the anime, this blindfold comes off, somebody's getting destroyed. That's just how it is. So that's why this is my favorite. I was thinking of buying two, just so I could use this one. Now the one thing I would say is that I don't like the smiley face that comes down with it. um and I would prefer the baby blue eyes to stand out just a little bit more. I'm not really sure. I don't know if it's the pink that they put around like the eyelids or whatever, but or the pink nose. Something is just a little bit off when it comes down to it because it kind of doesn't look like it's Gojo as much, but it's actually one of my favorite parts of the anime is when the blindfold comes off. Things hit the fan. Anyways, here's a side by side look of a comparison of Gojo and how this figure looks. So you be the judge. So there is that. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and show the stand that he comes with, and then we'll wrap this bad boy up. Stand that he comes with, it's pretty generic. Nothing too crazy about it. Um, it just says obviously Jujitsu Kaisen, which is I believe Japanese. I'm not really sure if that's Chinese. I apologize. But anyways, there is that. Anyways, here is the stand licensed by Media Link. And then obviously pretty generic stand when it comes down to it, but it is what it is. Anyways, guys, that is pretty much it when it comes down to Gojo. Let's go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. Okay, so we are not wrapping this bad boy up. I didn't even notice that he came with the extra head because it came underneath it. in this little packaging or whatever. So I guess this was thrown in at last minute or something, or it just didn't fit. Anyways, this is pretty cool. I like this one. You know, he has the grinning teeth. This is definitely one I would definitely use when it comes down to Satoru Gojo. But I had to show that off. Now let's go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. Hey guys, pretty much is all like I figured I said. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did enjoy this, please consider liking and subscribing. Helps the channel out tremendously. Keeps me motivated. Keep doing more unboxings just like this one. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I'll be posting more pics on my Instagram. You don't have my Instagram, it's down in the description down below. But yeah, guys, pretty much it. Let's go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. You guys have a wonderful, amazing day. Always stay tuned for the next unboxing because you never know what's going to be unboxed on the channel. But anyways, guys, you guys stay tuned. See you guys.
They don't call me the main man for nothing.